What is going on, people? It's your guy Mo. Here today, I'm introducing a new app that I actually created for myself, but I figured a lot of other people can actually utilize it as well. So this will eventually probably be going on the Google Play Store for sure for Android users. It probably will not go on Apple simply because there's a yearly subscription you have to sign up for just to post apps, unfortunately. But it will still be accessible to Apple users as an app if you want to add it to your home screen from the web page. At least currently, that's my plan to do with this. But as of right now, it's just a website. Like I said, it'll be added later, and I will put that information when the time comes. But I just wanted to do a quick overview. As you can see, the app is called Contracts. This is for options traders specifically. I may add some other different trading in later down the line, but for right now, it is just for options traders. Contracts spelled KONTRAX. Contracts.app is where you can find this. So this is going to be your dashboard. The dashboard is pretty much a quick overview of everything that you're putting in as far as your trade logs. Full transparency. This is my own personal trading history. So, what you see is what you get. Like I said, my channel in general is built around transparency, my learning process with working and trying to become a consistently successful, profitable trader. Got to put an asterisk there because it's difference between just being a trader and being consistently successful. But this is what I'm looking like so far. I started trading officially June 30th, but June 1st I figure is a better time frame to look at because obviously that's the very beginning of the month. But as you can see here, your dashboard is going to show your total profit and loss, your wins versus losses. It'll also show your daily performance and your win rate over time, so you can see how you're fluctuating. I only take about 2 to 3 trades a day. So yeah, not a whole lot of information here at this time, but this is what I got so far. It'll show your best and worst tickers. These numbers are averaged to see what's the higher percentages compared to the lower percentages. And then you have this number next beside. That's going to be how many trades you took for each ticker. You have your average winning percentage versus your average losing percentage. Simple enough there. Your average profit per trade. And of course, a big part of trading is mental. So we always have our quote of the day, something to keep you guys motivated and in the game. So that's a quick overview of the dashboard. How am I getting this information? Where is it pulling this information from? That's going to be right over in your trade log, over in the left-hand side. So the trade log here, you can see every single one of my trades that I've done, whether it be good, whether it be bad. Simple as that. You can come right over here and add your trades in. So when you add a trade, the left is going to be the money, the right is going to be the psychology. So on the left, you add in all of your trade information. That's where it gets the calculations from it on the dashboard. The right is going to be your trade theses, your mental. Where were you at when you made this trade? So you have your trade set up, so you can put in, whatever was the reason for your trade. You have your execution rating. This is where you have to be honest with yourself. How do you feel you did on this particular trade? You have your trade theses, which is where you put in your why. And then you have your notes and your outcomes on, what became of it. And last here, you can upload a chart or a screenshot of whatever you want to upload that'll remind you of that particular trade. And this is what it comes out looking like once everything is said and done. So up at the top, you have the contract you purchase or the ticker that you purchase, all the simple money information. Execution rating, like I said, honesty hour. In my particular case, my trade thesis is very, very straightforward. A bit of a revenge trade. Notice it hit a previous entry, so I figured I would see what would happen with it. Stupid. Horrible way to play a trade. So actually, I just realized I made a mistake. This was a Google play, and I accidentally put the screenshot or... No, this is correct. This is the right screenshot. I thought I put in the wrong screenshot real quick. But anyways, so going back to this was a previous entry I set that never ended, that didn't end up playing out. I was planning for it to go to the downside. Anyways, like I said, it didn't happen. Came back around today, so I was like, let me just throw some money in and see what happens. So long story short, it crossed over. I ended up selling, luckily, pretty much right at the bottom of this. So I did come out, making 20 bucks, and then it came right back up. But that's a horrible trade, to be 100% honest, full transparency. The notes and outcome. Luckily, I got my bearings back shortly after buying and got a tiny profit, but not worth it at all. So I went ahead and I thought through the reason as to why. I'm like, hey, this is dumb. Let me get out of this because I don't know what's going to happen moving forward. So smart of me to get out. $20 in my pocket, no harm, no foul. Here's another one here. ANET, this is the one I lost. Once again, 1 out of 5 stars. Pushing all-time highs. It crossed my mind to stay away due to this, but still decided to play it since I had previous success on ANET. 2-1 bullish reversal on the 4-hour. This is the chart. So I bought in as soon as it crossed over my entry, and it dropped back, or I bought in here, I guess, whenever it crossed over my entry. Came up a little bit, but did not continue, came and dropped back down. I sold right around here because I was already seen where it was going. It later on kind of came back, but I've learned, or I'm learning, or this is my tip of the day. But all-time highs, if you're skilled at that, then great. But for a new trader, don't look at the all-time highs. Like, just let it go. It is what it is. But my notes and outcome. Accidentally sold lower price call I bought and bought back in higher. Once again, sensory overload and not focusing. Sold before the stop loss hit, later bounced back to my buy mark. So, yeah, that was pretty much what happened on that trade. But let's continue on. That's enough of that. So, mental health. This is pretty much a daily check-in. You can put whatever you want to put here for your daily mental health check. Eventually, I will be combining this daily mental health section along with the trade log, so that way you can see what you put in the daily and what was the outcome on the numbers for your trades. But this is an entry I put in for today, July 10th. Still waiting on the next breakthrough, battling to get better and be lighter on my feet as I make plays. Lighter on my feet, meaning I want to be able to adjust. Say, for example, I thought it was going to be a call play, and it ends up going the opposite direction. All right, what adjustment can I make where I can still make money or ride it to the other way? What's my backup plan, in other words? So, yeah, that's pretty much going to be all for the mental health section specifically. Have a community section where anybody on the app can, add in different information or any trades or any thoughts or whatever you want to add in here. Just keep it respectful. That's all I really ask for. Obviously nothing in here yet besides my little entry message because nobody else is currently using this. I have a trade coach, which is exactly what it sounds like. So you can actually review your most recent trades, analyze your last 3 losing trades. You can ask whatever you want to ask down here if you want to personalize requests. So if you just click on one of these, or like I said, type in whatever you want to type in, it'll go through, look back at the information, do its whole thing, and then it will kick out a quick little synopsis based on what you added in, what the outcome was, so on and so forth. So this one I put to put information on my most recent trade, which was that Google. The actionable takeaway. Before entering any trade, ensure you have a clear, objective thesis written down. If your thesis includes phrases like revenge trade or stupid, step away from the keyboard. Only trade when you have a rational, data-driven reason. Very simple, very straightforward. Of course, you have your calendar you can check out and look at. So this is my calendar for the month so far. You can check out your monthly reports, and you can also export it. Have a resource section. I'll be adding some different trading guides and trading tools to help out new traders up here, and maybe even teach some old traders some new tricks as well. Have a help section. As a person that's dealt with my own mental health struggles, this is very important to me. Remember, it's all money. It's gonna come, it's gonna go. Don't risk more than what you can lose, but just in case, I have that information there. And then last, there's a quick legal section. And at the bottom, you have your account, which you can, if you decide that this isn't for you, you can always cancel through the account section. I'm not going to click on it because it does have a little bit of my own personal information. But you can go here and access your account information. So that's pretty much it. Once again, this is KONTRAX.APP. That is the webpage. If you like this, I encourage and ask you to subscribe. I would really appreciate it. It would for sure mean a lot to me. This is what the homepage looks like. $1.99 per month, only $2, literally less than 10 cents per day. You can also sign up for a yearly subscription, and that is $18 for the full year. So not bad at all. You get access to all of this. I will keep this going for myself. And as long as I keep it going for myself, it'll be going for you guys as well. And, you know, even if I decide to do something completely different or I'm not trading for a little bit, this page will still be up. So once again, I appreciate you guys for checking in and tuning in. Happy trading. Hopefully everybody reaches the goals and heights that they want to reach for this year in their trading journey. And I just want to thank you for checking out my video and checking out my app. Subscribe, please. It will be much appreciated. Catch y'all later.